Happy Monday. It was great to get out and walk this morning. It felt so good, even though I was in the cold. Wore my sauna suit. And I know some people may object, and that's fine. Don't do it. I've put the studies up. I've shared the stuff on the Facebook page about Dr. Rhonda Patrick and her studies on wearing a sauna suit. But hey, you know, what does the good doctor know? So during my walk this morning, I was listening to one of Tai Lopez's quick little videos. And in that video, he was talking about something that made a lot of sense. And what he talked about was the fact that your perspective on how you view people that have success, especially the rich, will determine whether or not you're ever able to gain high levels of money or enjoy high levels of success. And I'm not going to go into, you know, all of the different numbers, because he had 5 different ways that you could respond. You can go look at his video, but you know, or sift through them all. You know, that'd be the thing to do. Don't just go watch one video of his. Watch them all, because they're all just they're all great. Period. You know, there's something in every video that I've been able to say, you know what, I can add that, and that's going to help me immensely through, you know, behavior changes, habitual changes, thinking changes, changing my ideas and the ways that I look at things. So watch all his videos. I mean, you know, if you have the time, create the time. You know, just like the audiobooks, create the time for the audiobooks. Back to the topic. He says that based on the research, that the people that look at the successful, especially people that don't have, people that look at the successful as they're a, you know, devious character, or they're bad, or they, you know, don't have any good in them, or they got to their money by doing something wrong, or doing something, you know, vicious to another, or taking advantage of people. Those are the people that remain poor and never really pull themselves out of like the mindset of broke, or the mindset of I can't have stuff, or I can't achieve. They're in a sense like the hater figure, you know, the jealous figure. And he was saying in the video that it's the people that appreciate the success, that, as I said in other videos before, that's the reason why this video resonated with me. The people that go out and they, you know, ask these people for advice instead of worrying about the bad things that they've done. Has Arnold Schwarzenegger done bad things? Yes. Has he taken steroids? Yes. You know, everybody, we can look at them and we can pick apart, you know, who they are and something negative that they did, and then base their, you know, your whole reality and all their success off of that. But in all reality, those people probably have done a lot of good things that you could learn from to improve your life. So stop looking at people like they're bad if they're successful. I've done so many videos about that. Appreciate people for what they can do. Learn, absorb, don't be jealous. That's so immature, and you're just so limiting yourself. I see so many people that, you know, I watch some people's videos and stuff, and I see, you know, and I look at some of the comments, and I see how there are the people out there that are like, you know, there are more people that appreciate. I feel there's just these like weird occurrences where, you know, you have these people pop up, and they're probably like me. If something pops up on mine that's like negative or anything like that, or I don't feel like it's like a constructive thing, the comment is deleted and they're blocked. I mean, it's that simple. I don't deal with that kind of stuff. I just, you know, there's people that are putting garbage out in the world. I'm trying to do something that's positive. You know, the advice that I give on this channel is not anything that's self-destructive. I tell people to love people. I tell you to get away from people that don't treat you right. But that's a personal choice. But from what I've learned, that's the best way to handle stuff. But other than those kind of situations like that, the majority of the information here is, like I've said, stuff that I want my son to learn. So I'm not gonna set my son up for like a failed life. Be a team member, love your team, love the people around you, take good care of the people around you, build trust, have empathetic relationships. I mean, all this stuff, it all goes back to what he was talking about. You have to be a character, a real character, but you have to have a, character that, a mentor or someone of great success or great, personal, values or, level of, prestige and honesty and all these good things. You have to be the kind of person that, that person says, I want to teach that person how to circumvent their life process. I want to teach that person what I know about how they can orchestrate their life and become successful. If they're not willing to do that for you, then there's something wrong with you. You don't fit that personality. You're not showing them what they need to see. So, you're never gonna get there being this person that like turns into the mob of freaks and starts going crazy on someone for having, money or success or anything like that. We can learn something from everyone. They're fighting their own battle. If they're a bad person, that's really none of your business. If they're a bad person, get away from them. Like I said before, I've been there, done that. I've said that before in other videos. I've been that childish person that's like hanging around trying to get along with people that don't resonate with me. That's childish. That was a big mistake in my life. I've said that over and over again. The best thing you can do is get away from those people. You don't have to keep your job. You can quit your job if you don't like the people that you work with. You stay there because it's a choice. You can say, oh, well, I need the money, and well, you must need a bad life too and an unhappy life because you stay there. So, I mean, there's people that create businesses and live with less money and live with more tension in their life and discouragement in their life as far as their financial process is concerned because they don't want to work with people that they don't like. They don't want to work in environments that they can't control. This is called life, and it is your job to take control of your life. It's not someone else's job. It's your job to create days that bring happiness and joy to your heart. It's not your boss's. It's not your coworker that doesn't like you. It's your responsibility. So if you stay there and you stay in bad environments, you're choosing to be upset. You're choosing to engage with people that don't resonate with you, that treat you bad. That's a choice. So, back again to the topic very quickly. Treat people that have success like they can help you. Treat them like you want to learn. Treat them like a teacher. Analyze, don't judge. If you know that they're like that and you know that, then that's not the person for you. Maybe you can still learn some little keys from them from observing, not actually engaging. Great. But you need to take the time to appreciate those that have success. Appreciate what they've been able to do. Appreciate what they've orchestrated. Appreciate the fact that they have knowledge that you may need to get to where you're trying to get to. Happy Monday.